What if Earth wasn't an accident? What if the rivers, the oceans, the mountains, even the laws of physics themselves were all crafted with intention? Imagine living on a planet not born of chaos, but of design. Every sunrise, every heartbeat, every storm, every fragile life form, part of a blueprint so precise it leaves no room for chance. If Earth was designed, then nothing we know is truly random. And if nothing is random, then someone or something wanted it this way. Think about it. You open your eyes and see the sky above you. The air you breathe keeps you alive, yet the atmosphere is balanced so perfectly that even a slight change in oxygen or carbon dioxide could make life impossible. Coincidence or construction? The oceans cover more than 2/3 of the planet, regulating climate, producing most of our oxygen, and hiding life forms we still haven't discovered. Was that balance an accident of time or evidence of an architect's hand? If Earth was designed, then who or what designed it? Was it a divine mind sculpting creation with purpose? An advanced civilization from beyond the stars, planting life like seeds in a garden? Or could it be something stranger, something we cannot yet imagine, shaping our world not with tools, but with ideas, patterns, and code? Picture yourself standing on a cliff at night, looking at the sky. Every star above is a reminder that our planet is unique, or is it? The position of Earth in the solar system is suspiciously precise. Too close to the sun and we'd burn, too far and we'd freeze. The tilt of our axis, the pull of our moon, the cycles of the seasons, all of it rests within margins so narrow that life should not exist, yet here we are. If Earth was designed, then our existence isn't a miracle of chance, but the fulfillment of a plan. But what kind of plan? A benevolent one, to nurture us? Or something darker, like an experiment in survival? If you knew Earth was a design, would you feel comforted or trapped? Consider water. It is the only substance that expands when frozen, allowing ice to float instead of sinking. If it didn't, oceans would freeze solid from the bottom up, choking out life. The properties of water make life possible, yet no law of physics requires it to behave this way. If water was designed, then even our cells whisper of intention. Look deeper. The Fibonacci sequence appears in flowers, seashells, hurricanes, even galaxies. Mathematics written into nature, as if reality itself follows an invisible blueprint. Patterns echo across scales, from the spirals of DNA to the structure of the universe. Is this simply mathematics unfolding, or the signature of a designer leaving behind a cosmic watermark? But if Earth was designed, then why suffering? Why disease, earthquakes, storms that kill without mercy? A perfect design should be flawless, yet our world is filled with pain. Could that be part of the design itself? Tests, challenges, obstacles to force growth? Or signs that the designer was not perfect, but flawed, or worse, indifferent? Ask yourself, if you learned tomorrow that Earth was designed, would you still see life the same way? Would you value your choices more, knowing they might be watched? Or would you feel powerless, a pawn inside a system too vast to escape? Now imagine another possibility. Earth wasn't designed by gods or aliens, but by us. Not us today, but humanity thousands or millions of years into the future. A civilization so advanced it mastered time, simulation, and reality itself. Perhaps this world is not a planet, but a construct. A carefully designed stage where consciousness is tested and evolved. Are we living in history or inside a story written long before we were born? And if that's true, what is the purpose? Are we entertainment? Data? Lessons for a species that has already outgrown us? Or are we seedlings meant to discover, grow, and eventually become creators ourselves? But here's the paradox. Even if Earth was designed, we may never prove it. A perfect design would hide its own origins, making randomness and inevitability look identical. What if that was the point? To let us wonder, to let us search, never truly knowing. Think about your daily life. You wake up, eat, work, dream, laugh, cry. All of it could be part of a cycle set in motion by intention. Every relationship, every heartbreak, every triumph, every loss. If Earth was designed, then even your smallest moments could carry meaning beyond what you see. But do we want that to be true? Because design implies responsibility. It means our actions ripple outward, perhaps observed, perhaps judged. And if there is a designer, what do they want from us? Worship? Progress? Love? Conflict? Or simply to continue existing, to see how far we can go? There's another possibility too. What if the designer has long gone, leaving the creation to unfold on its own? Earth might be a clockwork masterpiece, wound up billions of years ago and left to tick endlessly. We are the gears, turning inside a mechanism we cannot see, still running though its maker has vanished. Would that make us free or abandoned? And yet, there is beauty in the question itself. Whether Earth was designed or not, our search for meaning drives us forward. We look at the stars and wonder. We study the oceans, the forests, the atoms, searching for answers. That curiosity might be the real design, the spark planted within us to never stop asking, never stop imagining. So what if Earth was designed? It could mean that life is no accident, that your existence is not random, but part of something intentional. Or it could mean we are players inside a system built for reasons beyond comprehension. Either way, it changes everything. You are standing on a planet perfectly tuned for life. Every breath, every moment, every star you see above you could be a clue. The question is, will you dismiss it as chance or dare to believe it was designed? Because in the end, whether Earth is the product of chaos or craftsmanship, one truth remains. The meaning you give to life is the design that matters most.